Hello, I'm Matt Brown, Product Manager with Tempo Communications, and today we're going to talk about optical loss testing with our OLTS products. So now I'm going to show you the Tempo 2000 series optical loss test set, testing loss between 2 points in a duplex mode, not in a single fiber bidirectional mode as we showed before, but in a 2-fiber test on one fiber from A to B and on the other fiber from B to A. Why would we test this way? This is a common way to test a duplex transmission link, something that's built on SFPs, for example, and typically uses duplex LCs as the kind of base unit of connecting the channels to each other, or the devices to each other. Since we're doing duplex testing and it's so popular with SFPs and LCs, I switched out the adapters on my units to be the LC adapter because I can test natively with LC. And I actually switched the units over to a multi-mode version of the units because it's very common to test multi-mode in this manner. So we're gonna set a reference as we do at the beginning of every loss test. And so I'm connecting my source A to power meter B, and I'm going to hit auto. They'll recognize each other. In this model of operation, the source is always driving. In duplex testing, the source is always driving. So I've driven him to give me a loss value or power readings on this one jumper. I'm going to set reference. And now I have referenced out this power level to from this light source to this OPM. You can see my loss is 0, right? So I'm going to go back home here. Go back home here. I'm going to take this guy out of that power meter. And I'm going to connect the B-side power meter to the B-side light source to the A-side power meter, pardon me. And I drive it from the power meter side. So I hit auto, and we see the same thing in reverse. And I hit set reference. Now I've referenced out this power level on this end, and I'm ready to do a loss test. So we don't ever want to disconnect the the light source side of the connection from the units. The power meter side is more flexible. So I'm going to use this little duplex LC jumper with a couple adapters as a mock-up of some link that I wish to test. Right? So I'm going to plug. I've got my light source with a yellow boot, so I'm going to plug this light source into one end of my link. And I'm going to plug this light source into the other end of my link. And now I need to connect the power meters up to the link. All right, looks a little confusing, but this light source is running here to this power meter and vice versa, So this is the link that's going to be tested, and these are just the test reference jumpers. So to test from A to B, I'm going to go into auto. Sorry. And I'm showing some loss at 850 and 1300. .82.2, so more lossy at 850 than at 1300. I've got a result over here. It's got a label associated with it. Test is A001. I'm going to store that result. And that's loss from A to B. I'm going to send these guys back home. And I'm going to drive the test by hitting auto over here and testing loss from B to A. So here I'm seeing my result. That's .57 and .5, slightly different in the other direction. And again, I'm running test A001. I store that result over here. So I've just measured loss from A to B on fiber A and from B to A on fiber B. I've stored the results on the units and I can download them via the memory stick and put them into the kit software, which operates on Excel, or I can connect it directly to Excel or power the device through that USB port, not micro USB port. That is duplex loss testing with the 2000 series OLTS. For technical support, visit us at tempocom.com or call 1-800-642-2155.